making it quite often.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And we're live.
Hello, cool cats and kittens.
We're back.
Such enthusiasm. Come on. Jonas, put a little bit more into it. Come on. A little bit more oomph. Come on.
Hello, cool cats and kittens.
Perfect.
There you
You
go.
do not get a bullshit point for that. Nice try, though.
An attempt was made.
You can certainly try, as they say. Anyway.
That's going to /odd. That was an attempt.
Indeed. That was an attempt. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Today we will do something different because Lars has an announcement.
I do? Wait, what? I was going to say I'm going
We
to
as
throw
a group have an announcement.
that you are going to make because you are master of announcements. Come
Okay,
on.
forget, I'm going to do it. There was an attempt. We have become Twitch affiliates. Thanks to your support and your viewership.
You old guys.
So look, there's a new button down there. Press it. It does good things.
It's nice. It's purple.
Just to repeat
It
again,
says
I'm old. Do we really have that many followers on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
52
Apparently.
now.
Our dungeon master just bought a house. He needs your money.
Please support the stream, else there won't be a stream anymore.
Like, haven't several of us in this stream recently bought a house? Because
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
three of us, yeah. We're splitting that three ways.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking about moving out like next year or probably
Splitting
like
that?
at the end of next year. So
So we all
Okay.
need money.
Splitting it 4 ways now. Jonas, you got to move into a house. You didn't buy it, so you don't
Yes.
get to, you're not a part of this conversation.
I just rent this room. That's all I do.
Lars,
Yep.
I open up your stream and I need to view like advertisements. Are you really starting the advertisement?
Wait, what? No, wait, what?
Yes.
That's a thing?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I need to turn that off then.
I didn't
Wait,
get
no,
it.
I thought the default was that it was turned off.
I
I
like.
guess default is turned on. Yeah,
Oh shit.
I wouldn't
okay,
know
that's-
because I wouldn't know because I have ad block. So
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Lars,
everyone
you
probably
greedy
does almost.
fuck.
No, I'm really sorry. I legitimately thought that was turned off.
I'm not even supporting my own stream. Let's
Also-
fucking go.
I'm just saying, by the way, there's also a button down there that can give you people bullshit points, so
I
don't
saw
fucking
that, yeah.
complain.
Wait,
Yes,
what?
10K though, it's gonna take a while, but yeah.
Anyway, after spending 5 minutes complaining about Twitch, and me looking up where I can turn off this shit, where were we 2 weeks ago?
We were in. We just talked to some big fella,
Ah, yes.
Creston, with an S, and I went and passed out.
You're lucky I'm not actually role-playing as him right now, where he would have punched you. But yeah, I think last time you finished off the quests with the corrupted peoples. Yeah, that indeed. After which you came back to Relix, claimed your rewards. At the Hunters Guild. Hunters Guild pretty much told you, hey, the boss is probably going to have a word with you because interest. At which point you all made your necessary arrangements, as you do all realize that in, a couple of hours, pretty much after this night's arrest, you were going to have to leave Relix or get hunted down by an entire organization. I mean, whatever you prefer. Whatever suits your fancy.
So,
Yes.
we win
Yeah.
some, we
The
lose
name
some.
of the-
We get affiliated, we get exiled,
Same difference. I mean, let's be honest about this.
It evens out.
Exactly.
It's all good.
And I made amends with my son.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What was the name
It
of
was
the
so touching,
Goliath hunter man?
Cresden. Cresden the
An
Hunter.
S.
No,
With a Z! Yeah, piece of shite.
How do you?
Crezdin. Cresden.
Oh, it's been so long.
No, not
I
like
missed it.
that.
There you
You mother. I'm just gonna keep clearing chat. You piece of.
Crisden. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
That's an S in the chat, boys.
S in the chat.
As in the chat.
And you people wonder why I want to kill you.
Specifically me.
Well, you have, and you succeeded.
Not all of you yet. But anyway, with
Yes.
that in mind, you met up with Cresden. That's right. Whom told you that he'd taken an interest in the weapons that you brought back in the teleportation circle that you found, or the remains of a teleportation circle that you found, and he was going to look into it. At which point you all got rooms, went to bed, and got a long rest.
A safe long rest?
Yes.
One last thing. Shiloh won a bet or a gambling match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I punched the shit out of Ryu, which actually
Yes.
felt really good.
I lived.
So
Oh,
did
yes.
he, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, obviously, but you know.
My son one-shotted me as well.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
Give me your best. Okay.
Always fun.
He learns after his father. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree and all that kind of stuff.
Is he just as persuasive as you? Otherwise, there might be problems.
But
He knows where to
if
shut
he
up.
managed to physically knock you out with one hit, and you say he learned from his father, that gets me a little bit worried.
So how much time do we have until we have to leave?
Well, it is technically after your long rest when you wake up. It is morning. They pretty much expect you to leave today. Longer.
So we have the whole day. We have to leave
I mean,
today.
you have to you have to understand if they see you strutting about and they have orders to murder you, you know.
So we can leave at least 23.59.
59.
Yes.
You can certainly try.
I think we should leave by noon or something.
Yeah.
Like the last bit of resources that we can get.
We
quick trip to
overstayed our...
supply, get supplies, and then
Potions.
Huh.
So we have to clean out all the shops.
Get the fuck out.
Good idea.
GTFO,
Yes, we have to
boy.
And by clean out, we don't
mean
mean
clean out.
steal, because we want to get back one day.
I don't know.
Someday,
One day.
somehow. I'm
I
gonna
don't
make
know.
it all right, but not right now.
How much gold did we earn, by the way, by the last?
Not a lot.
Last quest was I think 1,500 gold pieces.
Yeah, so we got three. I think we got 300 each. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got 300 apiece.
I didn't note
I'm
that
sitting
down.
on.
Or did we buy something?
I think we bought stuff already because
I
I'm
bought it.
sitting on 300 something. I'm sitting on
I'm sitting on
341.
150, but I didn't remember I bought something. I bought a longbow.
Which is
You
like
bought
75 or
arrows.
something.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You're supposed to write
Aye.
this kind of shit down, you know.
No. Ah, no.
Why didn't you write it down?
I bought a chicken. I remember that now.
Hey. Yeah,
Yes,
and the
forgot
chicken
about
there
it.
is
is
there is an eagle
Oh, yeah.
named chicken that flies around right now.
I forgot
I
about
Usually
that.
perches on my
yes.
shoulder, but yeah. I forgot about him. Fuck, it's been so long.
You know, that's why Ryu is now named Tiefling by Creston.
Oh yeah, right. Everyone got like different races as their names.
Dwarf, Tiefling, Genasi, Dwarf 2, and Gnome.
yeah,
Yes,
Oh yeah, I was
remember.
dwarf because I can drink.
I was
Yeah.
surprised that you remember. Like, holy shit. That is
Who was
unbelievable.
I?
You were
Who was
dwarf.
I?
You were dwarf 1.
Okay.
Sequido was dwarf 2. Jed's one was easy to remember because usually my gnomes are wizards, so it's like it was like easy to remember. And Shiloh's the special one, so that's why it's Genasi.
Spectral.
Okay.
All right, well, what do you all need to buy? Because I'm probably just gonna buy some potions and some rations, and then GTFO.
How much?
Get the hell out of Dodge.
a bedroll, a tent,
Right, a
Some
tent would be
pipes,
nice. I have a
a
bedroll. with
backpack.
have a bedroll.
How much
I'm
costs
going-
the bag of holding?
A diary.
500 gold pieces.
Shit.
I mean, doable, honestly. If I have some leftover
Actually,
money, we can
I'm
maybe
gonna
put
check because my book might actually have a different price for that. Hold up.
It would be useful as a group to have.
Yeah, exactly. It's always useful to have
Even
one of
just the
that.
one.
I mean,
You can have my 20 gold pieces.
you guys remember that I tend to hand out bags of holding relatively much. I'm just quickly gonna check because I might have changed the price.
I have 150 gold.
For the better.
Bag of holding 350 gold pieces.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
I
That's
could
cheap.
afford
I
that.
have 200.
We can
needed.
completely fuck up the campaign and buy 2 of them.
Yes!
Oh, they
And put one inside the other.
I will allow you to do that. However, the moment you do that, I will end the session and prepare it for next time, if you don't mind.
Did you
Yeah,
repair
no,
that
I'm not
already?
planning on doing
That's
that anytime
nice.
soon.
This get the one.
Yeah,
So
the
then we
one
have
that's probably
storage
good.
space.
Let's all do our normal shopping first, like potions and rations, and then with the leftover money, we can maybe buy a bag of holding. That would be nice.
Yep.
I've got a decent amount at the moment. All I intend to buy is a couple of potions.
All the...
Which I believe was 25 each for the base one.
Yes, I think so. Hold up, I will again look that up in my book. That I have.
I need to start my fucking apothecary.
Oh yeah, right. Are we going that route again?
Gotta catch them all.
No, that's about diseases. That's a different thing.
Sekudas is gonna eventually become very ultimate. You want some potions and lotions? Come and get them from
Buy
Sekuda.
it.
You want to buy some funnel cake?
You wanna buy funnel cake?
I still
Like
have
how
a
much?
bottle of blood.
Yes.
Why? But why do you have them?
Because I don't know.
Because
Potion
there was
of
something
healing.
strange.
Potion of healing is 50 gold pieces.
What?
And a superior
I mean, yeah.
healing
Uh,
potion.
Superior is 2,000.
I'll
Okay,
just
I
buy
can,
one.
I
I'll just
can
buy
sell
one then.
that for 2,000 gold then.
No, I think we have a
1K.
greater one, not a superior one.
No,
We have both.
no, Alvakri
superior
has a
one.
superior one.
Yeah, how much is it for rations for a couple of days?
What do you mean with a couple of days?
I don't know. How long are you planning on leaving us in the
How long are
wastelands?
we
Give me a
exiled
hint.
for?
I was planning on something like a year, so
Ah,
I have like a year worth of shit planned, so don't worry about it.
do we have a good berry dude or do that?
I don't think so. Wait,
It's a ranger spell,
yeah,
but you
Sekura
need to.
could technically cast it.
level it up.
I don't think Sekura has it.
Mm.
What spell?
Goodberry.
Good berry.
Why the hell can't I find equipment in this fucking book?
Yes, I would like to take 2 hours and 50 gold pieces to learn ice knife.
Ice knife?
No.
Is that
Ice
a
knife.
special? Is that a special version where
It's a
the
special
the knife
rendition.
where you like throw the knife and it's always in the shape of a K?
Yes, something like that.
Cool.
Just
Alright.
just be very careful to not cast 3 of them at the same time.
I will give you a bullshit point for that once I get back onto fancy grounds. Hold up. What was I looking up? I was looking up food. If you wish to buy rations, for every day of rations, you pay 5 silver.
Okay.
I currently have 20 days worth of rations already, so
I have
Yeah, so for 20 days would be 10 gold pieces, right?
10
Yes. Pretty much your
Yes,
amount of days divided by 2.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna buy 20.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how long I'm gonna be out there, and I'm sure that like occasionally we're gonna be able to catch some wildlife, but I'm not assuming that we're gonna be able to do it every day. So
But
Yeah,
we
I'm
have
just gonna
actually
take 10
buy-
days worth of rations. So
Okay.
how much is that?
5 gold pieces.
I would
We have
take
a
20 as
ranger.
well.
Anyone remember what I won
Find-
last time?
A lot. It was like 71 extra.
I think so, yeah. Something like that.
Because I haven't added that yet. So.
What'd you say, Jonas?
We have a ranger by us.
Yeah.
Doesn't they
Yeah.
find easier food?
Easier, yeah, but not guaranteed necessarily.
I don't think the ranger ability actually. There is a background ability called Outlander, which
Just gonna
lets
go
you do
for
that.
good.
Oh, it's Outlander?
Ranger used to have it, but I don't know if it's still on the.
Yeah, I think so. I think Ranger doesn't have it anymore. Like base, I know Ranger has like Goodberry and shit like that, and Paladin gets create food and water at like level 9, I think. But you know, you're not there yet. So I think the only thing that would be able to give you like free food would be Outlander. Plus, you are in a demon-infested world.
It's just that it
would be
But
harder.
demons are tasty.
Yeah. It's essentially, it says for Natural Explorer. I'm not sure if Sakura has Natural Explorer or Deft Explorer. What did you take?
Yes.
Deft.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter. But like Natural Explorer has, when you forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would.
Okay.
So like I said, if you only find one berry, you'll have 2 of them. But you know, it's something.
I don't even know what the actual rules for foraging are. Are there
Now
rules for that?
Make a survival check. That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, probably. I'm assuming.
That's usually something you. Tend
I'm
to
the cooker of this.
The cooker.
The cooker, the cook. Just say the cook. You're the Sanji of the pirates.
Yes.
You get to do what I have to do in real life. Yeah. Have fun.
Hey, as long as their manager doesn't shout at them. I'm sorry, Liam.
Not touching that with a 10-foot barge pole.
I know. Anyway,
Plus, I would also like to buy 2 more healing potions and a tent.
Okay.
How much is a
If I-
tent? The 2 potions is gonna be 100 total, but I don't know much about a tent.
Tent, a 2-person tent would be 2 gold pieces. If you want a 1-person tent, let's say 1 gold piece.
I'll go for 2-person because you know, luxurious little fucker.
Sure.
How much is for this tent?
A 2-person tent is 2 gold pieces. A 1-person tent is 1 gold piece.
Buy a 2-person also.
I should buy a 1-person.
It does weigh like 20 pounds, so do be careful.
I'm taking a 1-person.
Cool.
Some rations.
20 pounds?
For
Aren't you
20
like the
people.
1 person that might need a 2-person at some point, though? Mister, I'm going to go and find my wife.
I can still swap with Ryu if necessary. Plus, I hope to know like what is it called? Lehman's tiny hut, so that I don't need the
Okay.
tent.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah. That.
sell that ring-
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna splurge for a 2-person tent.
Oh,
The whole 2 gold.
Yes.
full 2 gold. Let's go.
Damn.
Okay. It wouldn't let me choose a 1-person one here, so I just stuck a 2-person one in my
Yeah,
inventory.
one person isn't actually a thing, but you know, it's like, why wouldn't
You're
you
gonna
be
allow
allowed
it.
to get a 1-person tent? It'd be weird.
That's true.
So I've just put 2-person in there, even though I know it's a 1-person.
There you
Just so I
go.
know I've got.
You know what the funny thing is? At that point, a 1-person tent is the same price as a bedroll. Bedroll is a gold piece. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, but you
I think
put
it's
her in the
expensive.
tent.
And what does your falcon/chicken eat? You know, 20
That's
days.
a good point. What does my chicken eat? What does
I
it need
mean,
to have?
for
I would
for-
imagine
for-
small creatures.
Yeah, for easiness sake, I will say that your eagle can hunt by
No,
itself because I'm not a
Listen.
prick.
gnomes,
Nice. Good stuff.
dwarves,
Okay.
as long as halflings.
Dead ones maybe.
I'm actually, for like the first time in my life, I'm actually gonna get out my player handbook and see if what's in the shop, because I deadass have no idea.
You
what
can
I
buy a chest for 5 gold pieces. Like dragging a chest along.
I
always
think I
use-
already have one.
Oh
With
right.
my
didn't-
Infamous pack,
Yeah, I remember that now.
which I will never use.
Mr. Bien,
Okay.
Yes. What's up?
if I wanna sell that superior healing potion, where do I look for?
A superior healing potion is a very rare item.
Yeah.
Rare
You wanna
item.
sell-
Is a rare item, which means technically you'd need a week to sell it.
A week?
Yeah.
And the greater ones?
Selling magical items is a activity which
Is that a thing?
is a downtime activity, which you can find in Xanathar's Guide. I usually allow the selling of uncommon and common items relatively easily because there are people that need those, but rare items tend to be a little...
And the greater one?
The greater one is uncommon, I think, so you would be
I
able
have
to
the
sell that
greater
one.
And how much are the what?
125.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Because I really want that
200.
bag of
200.
Potion of
Okay.
Horror, greater healing is 200, so you'd be able to sell it for like 100, 150, something like that.
Oh, here it is.
What do you need money for?
for the bag of holding.
How much have you got?
I have 150. 150.
It's expensive.
So you need another 200.
Yes.
Then I will lend you the 200.
Yes.
Nice.
I've kind of got 305. You can have 200 of it for the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
You are allowed to
Use it.
use it.
If you think about it, I technically own most of it. So until you pay me back, then
Are we
So
gonna
pay me
like
back as
write the
soon as
contract?
Yes.
Do I have a point for that?
Write your contract.
if you do not pay me back by this time, I shall attain your soul.
Whoa.
Where is my point?
And Ryu, what have you found? What are you buying?
That is
What are you
apparently a
selling?
spyglass is 1,000 gold pieces, so that's not happening.
Doesn't it give you like advantage on perception checks though?
Maybe, I don't know. I was just thinking it might be useful, but damn, 1,000 is very expensive.
I legitimately think that's a thing. Gives you like advantage on perception checks.
Don't you want like a
Okay.
cloak of Elvenkind or something?
Point taken. Anyway, is there anything else that needs to be bought or sold or whatever? Because we've been spending like 30 minutes buying stuff again.
I'll buy an extra set of traveler's clothing for 2 gold pieces, because...
Oh yes. No, I have prestidigitation, so
I
it's
mean,
fine.
yeah, but you never know when your clothing gets ripped or something. Prestidigitation
yes.
can fix that.
Manly.
But I don't have mending, so...
Me neither. God damn it. We need a man. Nope. Out and away we go. Do we have the names of our contacts and contacts in the other demon-ridden city?
You do not.
Oh, God
Nah,
damn it.
shit.
Yeah, what did he say? They will know when we come and they will come get us?
Mhm.
What kind of fake bullshit is that again?
It's the coin maker! What did you expect exactly here?
Fine. 5 days of travel. Let's go.
Alright, then, let's go.
Okay,
7 days of
I'm
travel.
ready.
yeah, technically it's 2 days to get out of Relix and then 5 days to get
Right.
to the city.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Ready to go.
So, what gate are you going? So you're going south, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the
I-
swiftest way to the destination.
I would advise the group to go south because at least it's a land that I know.
Yeah, and Shiloh would be from the south as well, because she's, village on the plains, right? Plains are to the south.
No. Your old village would have been up north, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because, yeah, would have been in Mordred's domain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can't
Okay.
believe we're leaving the city.
So, you
Yep.
go out the southern gate
Yes.
with your... So, Jed, you learned...
Ice knife.
right?
But
Did you
I
add-
can't prepare it yet.
No, it's
What?
fine, but I just want to know if you added it to your spellbook.
Yeah, I
Okay,
added it.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
So you go out of the southern gate. As you kind of leave, you actually see a group of like about 6 guards on the wall that kind of like look down and just like salute you
Oh.
as you walk through. At which point you hear this like beating set of wings.
Oh, that what thingy?
Chicken,
from-
is that you?
As
It's just like the one we met in the first session.
yeah, as a Arakocra figure kind of like Superman lands in front of you, just like
Oh.
Ooh,
But,
really bad for the knees, you know.
as Virilis, Mace Virilis
Virilis.
stands
Fuck.
there. And my cat immediately hears that there's a bird in the campaign and therefore is very interested.
Yes.
I am going to start locking you in my fucking bathroom at some point. I swear to God.
No!
No.
Anyway, you see how Relix kind of like lands in front of you, turns around, looks at the five of you. You know, I'm going to be very on.
Looks around, looks at you.
Looks at the
Dude!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's this announcement? Come on.
God.
That's why we made affiliate the cat.
Kitty.
Pretty much. Relix kind of looks at you and just goes like, you know, I do feel kind of hurt right now. Just, I feel
yes.
ignored.
Oh shit. Talk about it.
Oh yeah. We didn't
Yes.
get him first.
We were
We were
embarrassed.
on our way to you.
There's no point for long goodbyes anyway.
I wasn't really talking about a long goodbye, just a goodbye would have been great.
So, goodbye.
Wow. Yeah, shit went south.
Oh,
Really
oh,
fast.
I know. I'm quite aware that shit went south. I was very, very much in detail told about it by a very angry priestess.
The
How's she doing, by
truth
the way?
is always grey, you know, not black or white, but her grey is pretty close to the truth, I guess.
Kitty agrees.
Kitty agrees, yeah, it's true. Look, before you go, I honestly just wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done. I don't agree with the High Priestess or shit, but then again, I don't really have much to say about that. So I figured I'd come bearing gifts. And you see him kind of like taking a small back off of his pack off of his back, kind of like chucks it in front of him. There's like a small satchel that lays there now.
It's Christmas already.
Yeah, exactly. Early Christmas.
Gonna pick it up and
Okay.
just say thank you. Not gonna look into it because that's rude to open a present when there's someone there. Like,
I mean, you're allowed to look into
Is
it if
it?
you want to.
what is it? What is it? What is it?
I opened the bag.
There are 3 potions of healing inside of it.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Some extra healing.
Do we put them in the bag of holding, or?
I think we should just like give them to some party members in case they need to be used.
I have healing potions enough, so.
I have
I'd
one
say-
as well.
yeah. The frontliners should probably get them, but we'll do that later.
Yeah. Thank you for the present.
Thank you for the music.
Oh god, no.
Dancing.
You can keep in touch because I know sending now.
You would deserve a copyright strike for that one, to be honest.
Hey, be happy I didn't start singing "Music Was My First Love."
Oh Christ.
Today
Yeah.
we're sponsored by.
That's a travel ban, mate.
No
That's a
response.
travel ban.
I'm
Copyright
just saying. So
We
wait,
can keep in touch. I know sending now.
great. Just don't abuse it.
No, I wouldn't dare.
Perfect.
Uh,
And he kind of like walks a couple of paces and comes a little closer, and he's like, "I'm sorry about what happened.
Me too.
You people were instrumental in helping rid this city of the demons. We actually found a couple of things because of you.
Yeah.
But there's something I want to ask.
Sure.
What happened to your connection to the coin flipping fella?
He got promoted.
Are you still in league with him?
Well,
Grimaces in her hair turn slightly red.
Not with him directly.
Look,
Uh.
I'm skeptical, but you got results. So I will give you the benefit of the doubt in that. Just know, I've spent enough time around these diamond fellas, or against these diamond fellas. If they promised you something, made a deal with you, whatever, there's only one reason that they make those kinds of deals. It's always for themselves. That's been proven. We actually found a secret entrance of them near where Donovan was stationed. Figured I'd tell you that. You remember the illusion mage that you murdered?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of darkness, throw him off a cliff.
We found out that illusion trick that you described, he did that on a part of the wall of Relix as well, hiding an entrance into the city.
Oh shit.
We actually think that's how a portion of the demons got in.
That's useful information.
Good to know.
Yeah, very good to know.
With the knowledge that at least that one existed should help you at least find more that might exist.
Indeed.
Yeah, might
Can you
want
give
to
us the location of the...
No.
No.
I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna fix the wall. That would make more sense. Right?
We are gonna fix the wall, yes indeed.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's unfix it. No.
Yes. Let's use our...
Anyway. Be careful.
You too.
thanks.
You too. And if you ever miss us, you find us.
Yes.
Ask, how was his name again?
Chicken.
Kristen.
Grisden.
Speaking of which, Cresden actually wanted to talk to you as well if you still had a minute.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. It's
Oh.
Bye then. Okay.
Literally on our way out.
Is it a trap? Is he in league with the High Priestess?
Dun, dun, dun.
Trying to keep us in the city long enough for them to be like, time's up. You're dead now.
Honestly, I think.
Grab my hammer.
Honestly, I think if you wait here for 5 more minutes, you'll probably get here. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it's fine. You have time anyway.
And
So,
like 3 minutes later, you'd literally just hear like, just saying.
yeah. Not him again. I won't
I'm
talk.
grabbing me mallet.
I thought I drank too much last night, but it was real.
Yeah, it was.
You weren't the only one.
Just all of a sudden here, like,
You really drink too much.
as you see the large Goliath form of Cresden kind of like walk out of the gates, kind of come up to you. Ah! Hello there!
Hi, buddy, my pal.
You see him like kind of nod to you, walks past you, walks up to Virilus for a second. Ah, Bird Boy! How you doing? You literally see Virilus kind of like just... I fucking hate you, Kristen. I know you do! And he kind of like tries to like tap him on the shoulder, but like you see Virilus kind of just like almost get knocked off his feet to the ground. It's like... Fuck! How are you fuckers doing? Leaving?
Well, we're
Yes.
being exiled, so.
Yeah.
Exile can be fun!
That's not funny.
I mean,
Never
at this
left the
point,
city
you know that
anyway.
he's fucking crazy. Don't worry about it.
Don't try to reason with him.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna miss the chicken. Not you.
You'll always be by my side.
Still haven't renamed him, have you? Tiefling.
Nope.
Cool.
He's
So,
staying as chicken.
Bird Boy told
yeah.
us you had to speak with us.
Uh, yeah. Do you urgently need to go south?
Okay.
How we do?
No, I'm asking. Do you need to urgently go south?
Yes. Actually,
do?
we do. Kinda do.
Do we?
Okay. If you ever have the time, I found the location of where this mage motherfucker might have teleported.
Ooh.
Ah.
The reason I'm asking whether you want to go south is because he's up north.
Oh. Well,
So,
shit.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unhappy coincidence. He's about Yeah, he's about a day's travel into the swamp up north.
Let's not go there because
We go not now.
this.
But yeah,
I just don't want to go there
If
'cause of
you-
the swamp.
ever want to get paid for that, you know where to find me.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, cool. Well, before you leave, and he kind of like, opens up a small pouch to a side which you now recognize because it is a bag of holding. Kind of like goes into it with his hand, and you see like his entire like arm just go into it.
Ooh, a present?
And you just see
he's
this
struggling.
giant keg again like come out of the bag. Who's carrying this?
Me. I have a bag of holding.
Perfect. Yes.
There's about 100 liters of beer in there. Don't drink it all at once. Or do. It might be funny. I don't know.
Nice.
Have fun.
It might take Sekuda about 2 days. It's
If
fine.
you kill something special and you do not tell me about it, I will be very disappointed.
So how we can stay in touch, Mr.
We have Jed. Jed
Yeah,
is in touch.
Sandy.
I thought Wizardy Boy probably has a trick.
How much did you say was in there? 100 liters.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a big keg.
200 pints or something. like that.
Yeah, that's a
lot.
I feel like Cresden is gonna like waste half of the response time of sending with laughing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'll
25 words. Each heart is one word.
Yeah.
Depends if I treat like one as like one word or like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so instead you're just going to go, ha ha ha.
So, what did he say? He's still laughing.
That's like Jed is just gonna like send the sentence. He's gonna find it so funny. The entire response is gonna be ha ha ha, you motherfucker. That's just gonna be the answer.
Oh, I like this.
And then that just wastes it.
Can we take him with
Is that
us?
second level?
Join the party.
It's third level.
Oh, God.
Yes, it's fucking high level at this time.
At this point, it is. All right, but anyway, the two of them let you pass.
Yay.
And eventually we go out.
I
By the way,
kind of wanted to remind you of the good that you actually did do in this city, which is why I
Oh.
figured. I was gonna bring in the High Priestess as well, but she would have probably killed you at that point.
Well, she's witnessing us leave.
Yes.
Where is Lord
She wanted.
Aaron?
You want me to bring Aaron into the party?
Your best buddy. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you can make a contract with him too. Oh god. Anyway, you travel southwards.
Yay.
So I have good news and bad news. The good news is Days in Relics overall don't require encounter rolls. Everything else outside of it, which is the bad news, does.
Yeah.
So, just so you know.
Fair. So
Can
who
we
took
still
the-
get comfortable rests inside of Relix the first 2 days?
You cannot, no, because this is technically still on the road. It's just you
That's
don't
fine.
have any encounter rolls. So there is that. All right. So is there anything that you want to discuss, whatever, in those 2 days that you travel southwards?
Yes. First, who took the 3 healing potions? Did we just put it in the bag of holding, or what did we do with it?
Jed picked it up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I picked it up, but like
okay.
you should get one, Shiloh should
I already
get
have 3 on me at the moment, so it's fine. I bought 2 and I had 1 in backup.
Yeah.
Well, back of holding.
I'll take one because
I have
then
also-
and then like chuck the other 2 in the bag of holding. Do you note the bag of holding stuff, Elva?
I do.
So you have a keg with 100 liters of beer and 2 healing pots.
So there are now 4 healing pots in the bag of
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, but I've got my lay on hands. I don't see the point in spending money on green pots. So.
That's fine.
I've
Okay.
only got one, but I'm very evasive, so I tend not to need it as much.
Yes.
I can heal, but still. It's nice to have them as a bonus action. Yeah.
So
Well-
that was our week together in Relix. Of
We're
which we
still
had
together.
Of which we had 4 days because we literally died for it. So
Technically, you left on the 12th of Belar. So you got, you know,
More than a 10 day.
exactly.
Let's go.
You got like 12 days in Relix.
Nice.
Hey.
Quite happy about
Well,
that.
if nothing happens throughout the day and we just walk, at the end of the day, me and Shiloh need to have a duel.
Yes!
Oh,
Duel it
true.
out!
It's finally happening. It's been like 10 episodes since we fucking talked about this, but we kept getting postponed, and then we got -4 to everything, so that wouldn't have been fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I will say that before we actually start the proper traveling, that with my knowledge of the area, because I lived outside the city my entire life,
Mhm.
would I know like where the closest any form of quote unquote safe place would be, like a small town or at least an inn or something like that might exist?
Inns, not really. You would know that there's a couple of houses that, like, you know, pretty much you have to imagine that, like, the 2 days around
Abandoned
Relix,
houses like that.
a couple of them probably, yeah. The further out you go, the more there would even be, because, you know, they don't really want to live as close to the mountains as you would be coming. So you would probably be able to find a couple of, like, abandoned houses to hide in, so to speak. Still wouldn't be like a safe long rest, but, you know, it would give you some protection from weather and shit like that.
Just an abandoned shack would still better than sleeping in a tent.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. So Shiloh, Ryu, you doing this?
Right. So what are the rules for this? I was first of all, like, say no using bullshit points, no using potions. You can use your lay on hands, obviously, because that's part of your kit. But
No,
like,
no holds barred, mate. I mean, come on.
Are we? You realize that we're just gonna be whoever the fuck rolls first anyway. So I feel like nothing else even matters, right? I mean,
No, I
we can
vote
both one shot each other.
no bullshit points.
Yeah, that's what I would say at least. Is we need to keep
Yeah.
them for actual good
No
use.
bullshit.
Okay.
No bullshit points, no consumables, because that's part of the party, you know?
Yeah,
Are you doing this
Yeah.
at the end of the day before?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
we whisper?
Okay,
Can
so
we like? I
yeah.
do want to do one thing, and that's whisper to the DM any spells we want to prepare.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, prepared spells before the combat.
Okay.
I'm not changing any of
That
mine.
allowed?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll screenshot what I have and I'll send it.
Okay. It's fine.
So, Sekuda, wanna 1v1 me?
Do you?
So, do we bet
It's
on this?
it's your best interest that we don't.
Yeah, it's in my best interest.
It's ////W.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe do a test run first, just to be sure. But I think it is.
Mine in Discord because I took a screenshot anyway.
I think
Yeah.
that worked.
Yeah,
Wow.
indeed, it did.
They will not, Jed, however, share this bottle of wine with you while we watch
Wow.
the entertainment for tonight.
Yes, do we have popcorn? Fuck, send your chicken to fetch us some corn so that we can pop
And
it.
I'm gonna cook it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You should probably get out of here because either you're gonna be completely fine or I'm gonna be in like 2 pieces in a bit. So
I'll being a ranger and not really wanting an animal companion, but I do like animals. I'll beckon it
Oh,
over.
yes, you're gonna be a falcon.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, please.
and I'll
let him-
guide the chicken towards Sekuda as well to like show. Okay, it's
Make an animal handling check with
Come on.
advantage.
yeah, she needs to be trusted.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes. Shit
Like-
his shoulder.
That's
Boo.
pretty good.
And I rolled an 18 and a 17.
I mean,
Pretty good.
almost immediately, chicken just like flies over, sits down on your shoulder or on your
So-
hand, wherever you're guiding.
Alright, good boy.
So he has a new.
I don't mind the shoulder. I'll just give it a little scratch on the
He
back.
has a new boss to listen to, or a new owner, since the other one will die.
So what are the rules going to be? Are we going to be 30 feet away from each other? Because I feel like longer would be advantageous for me, but closer would be advantageous for you. So I feel like 30 feet is fair. You can get to me in 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually can get to you in 25 feet, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, Albert, right, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we have a range.
Albert.
Do you still have a -1 lingering attack roll?
I don't think he has.
No, we're all done out with that.
I have
Okay.
one more lingering point of corruption, but that's irrelevant to combat, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
I have a
Indeed.
-1 to attack.
And I
Yep.
only had one lingering effect left.
And it
so
was
that's
gone.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed. So it's all good.
So
Fine.
what's your ruling on that?
You guys have to fight this out. I don't know.
Wait, so ruling on what? Sorry?
Oh, just
Wants to
asking
prepare a
if
spell.
I can prepare a spell.
Oh,
Like pre-combat or...
Yeah, like nothing offensively, but
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Let
Oh,
it
like
mage
that.
armor on, shield
Um,
of faith.
yeah,
are
prepare
you
it like
are
that.
you are you? Well, I mean, you technically have to ask Ryu. Are you preparing spells?
Bless.
I would say no, because I feel like that would take a turn then.
It's your call.
Or we can
We
do
know
it,
we're going into this fight.
we
I-
can
Yeah,
do
no.
it like in Deadlands
Like-
and give each one turn to prepare and then
That is
go
also a
all out.
possibility. If you both want to take one turn to prepare something, and then you start beating the shit out of one another.
That's
Yeah.
fine for me,
Good idea.
but like, does the 1 turn of preparation also count as, oh, we get to run in that time? Because I'm obviously going to run backwards while he's going to run forwards, but...
Yeah, but then the distance wouldn't be really different, would it?
Yeah, it would.
Oh yeah, it
So
would.
if you want to do the 1 turn of prep, then
Because-
all you do is prep your spells and nothing else.
yes,
Yeah.
no
Yes.
movement,
Okay.
no harmful
prep.
attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that.
Okay,
Alright,
I
then.
bet 4 silver that Ryu is gonna win.
Oh yeah, and I'll have some of that action. I'll bet 20 on Shiloh.
Woo!
20 watt silver.
Yes.
So we've got a pot of 24 at the moment.
You know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna give it to my man Ryu. 16 silver.
Let's go.
So
16.
that's 20 versus 20.
Put your bets in the chat, boys.
Oh, I should have made a fucking thingy for this. If I would have known, I would have been able to do that. Fuck.
Can you do a prediction thing on Twitch?
Yeah, you can. I just don't know how. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Everybody who wants to bet,
I
I'll-
almost got logged off for AFK. Oof.
I will. If you make a bet in the chat, I will give you your points.
You're still online in Final Fantasy.
Yes. I'm still online.
Well, yeah,
I just don't want to get logged off.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you leave, you're at the long ass queue.
It's true.
Right.
All right. So, Ryu.
Okay,
is-
you will when it does
I pulled out three
Right.
So I
cards.
guess we're both casting Shield of Fate. I guess that's
So,
I pull out 3 cups and like here you
So-
go, Jade. Yeah, a vodka.
Yay!
both of you make your So what are you doing as your preparatory action? Turn, whatever.
Casting Armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh, well, GG, boys. Shit. Yes, fucking Armor of Agathis. Okay.
I mean, it's not that impressive.
It's
I'm
5
not-
but
temporary
it's
hit
enough.
points.
It's enough. I can't one-shot you anymore.
I mean-
That's enough. I have to go first now, and you have to miss. For me to
Okay,
win.
this is gonna be interesting then.
This is why I
This
didn't
is a
want
spell the
preparation.
Paladin could
Yeah.
take. Defeats
I'll
it.
take Shield of Fate, obviously, because it's
Okay.
the only prep spell I can.
Plus 2 AC then? Okay.
AC at the moment is 22.
Okay, so first of all, both of you
Wait,
roll
no,
on-
sorry. That's a lie. It's 20.
Okay, both
Wait.
of you
Yeah, it's 20.
roll initiative.
Sequida's gonna win the bet. God damn it.
Yeah. I forgot about Armor of Agathis. That's a specific subclass for Paladin, but yeah.
You got greedy.
That's ass. Well,
Shall-
F.
Shallow?
Both have a 0 on initiative, so that's fan fucking.
Yeah, I know, but I also have a 0, but there it is.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Fuck me, okay.
Okay,
right.
Shiloh is just like a tad bit faster. Shiloh, what you doing? Come on, girl.
I have the halberd ready to go. I take it out. I go to full 25. Wait, actually, I do have a big chance to hit on the halberd. 2d6s are more potential damage than a d10, but it's only 1 difference. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the halberd. I shall already announce that I will be using my weapon master trait.
Okay.
Really?
Which I need to check what does everything. That's
This is
Wow.
gonna be interesting.
Guided strike. Guided strike.
She can call that after the attacks.
Yes.
I just look at Chicken and was like, "You need a new master."
Look away, chicken, look away.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
cover,
want to see
I
this.
cover its eyes. Hand over its eyes.
Can't we
Oh,
send
Alright.
no.
chicken after some food for it?
Do I risk taking Great Weapon Master?
Yes.
Because he
Yes.
has 20 AC though.
You have
Has
guided
20.
strike.
Wait, what's
you
your
have a
what's your
plus
bonus
10.
to your attack? You have a +4 to strength, +4 to strength, +3
Uh,
to strength.
It's a +1 weapon, so I've got a +7 to attack rolls
Okay.
on. But
You have to roll.
You
very
have
shitty
plus.
then.
You have plus 12. You know what? I'm not gonna influence because
Yeah,
I
indeed.
bet on Ryu. So
yeah, I would still have +5.
Yeah.
no,
With
I
the-
haven't made a bet. So I'm only gonna give advice to Ryu.
What
not
you
to
doing, Shiloh? Tell me.
What you wanna do with it?
I'm going to do this in the right order. Give me a second. Oh, damn it. So.
I know, I've got 20 quid riding on you.
Then he's
Holding the
silver.
little ticket. Come on.
Yes.
What is it? God,
Come on, give chicken a new master, Shiloh.
Me.
that it is. Channel 50 conquests. That's right. So
Did
yeah,
we agree that it would
Yeah.
be non-lethal, or
I'm just gonna call it right now. I am
Okay.
taking both. You know, just
Great
Taking
Weapon
both.
Master and Guided. To be fair, Guided Strike you can call after the attack.
you can roll a natural 20?
In case you roll like a natural 20, you still have it for
Natural
your
20.
second attack, so it would matter.
I mean.
Oh yeah, because a natural 20 would be.
You never know, he might roll all ones on his damage.
Yeah, true.
Out of curiosity, what's your max HP?
30.
Oh, and you let me bet on you?
You.
Come
And I
on.
believe Charlotte's is 44.
49 because of Armor of Agathis now.
49, yeah.
So,
Ah, damn.
9,
Yes.
which you know with a Guided Strike would only be 19.
Ooh.
Oh, that was the maximum he could roll and still miss.
Fine.
So that's your first attack.
She, brother.
Oh yeah, true. I have to attack.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not celebrating. It's just like, okay, I live one.
It was like,
I
okay.
gracefully
yes.
dodged the first one,
Yes.
and then like,
Is,
slap it away with the
is the
shield.
second one with Great Weapon Master? Serious question. Is the second one
Is
Great
it-
Weapon Master? Shiloh.
Yeah.
It is?
Fuck it.
Okay, go for it.
Go harder, go home.
Balls to the wall, man.
I haven't.
You don't have any.
Oh!
Don't even need the Guided Strike at this point.
I don't even need the guided strike, so I get a +10 to damage.
yeah, okay,
You
do
can
know
shield
we have
it.
a Divine Smite coming
Yeah,
as well.
hold up. Yeah,
obviously.
there
You
is
can
it.
shield it.
There,
The
that
other
is,
smite
It
would
doesn't
have
matter
some front.
because I have 20 AC.
no,
and I
no,
can't-
wait. No,
You
that's
have-
not true.
you have-
That's not true.
You
Hold
have
on.
Shield of Faith, which
Wait.
makes it 20.
No, it's
'Cause-
20 right now with Shield of Faith.
Guys,
Yeah.
Guided Strike would make it 36.
guys, you're missing one small thing. Shiloh said called Great Weapon Master on the attack, which means it's only a 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can he still activate the Guided Strike after I use my shield or not?
That is what I am now going to look up because
Because-
I
This
don't
would
know.
deadass matter because I have a reaction aside from shield, which would allow me to do stuff.
That
in case I
is
would live the attack, obviously. If I
what
don't, then
I'm
it doesn't matter at all.
gonna
But
look up right now.
No,
Guided
you
Strike.
make this choice after you see the roll, but before the DM says whether the
Yeah,
attack.
so you would have to call it up front.
So I don't know yet if it, because I don't know what your AC is plus shield. I can't check it either. So yeah,
So-
I am going to in that case I am going to use it because he does have the shield he can pop. So yeah, guided strike. So another it's 31.
So it's 31 to hit.
Yeah.
It
Then
might
I'm
be
just gonna-
important. Okay.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
hits.
okay.
Shiloh.
oh,
I
please
have-
low roll.
So I haven't called any other smites aside from divine smite because I would have to announce those as well.
Well, Divine Smite you can call now. Other
Yeah, I
smites you
know.
would have had to call up front. Yeah, indeed.
So
I'm gonna burn a candle for you, Ryu. Hang on the hang
Here we
on
go.
the damage
Casting
roll.
it at
Well, go fast! He's gonna.
casting it at second level, so that's a 2d8 instead of 1.
It's 3d8 instead of 2. First level Divine Smite is 2d8.
Because it's, I always forget, So
So
it's 3d8.
Plus a d10 from the halberd.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the damage on the halberd first and then roll the 8s. So. Come on, lucky halberd.
21. And then 3d8.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
There is a small chance, but it's a
there is
really
a small chance.
It is a
He
really
needs to
fucking
make-
small chance right now.
Nah, there's no way.
37. Pretty much, like, right as you were about to go strike back at Shiloh, you just see Shiloh kind of like dodge underneath your attack, do the first attack, kind of like block of your shield, but make you fall right out of balance, at which point she can just like stab you in the side. You actually all see the explosion happen, and Ryu just like slides a little bit ahead and is just unconscious on the floor.
I throw my 16 silver pieces to Sequida.
I do use all my lay on hand points to heal him.
Okay.
Oh,
So at this level.
It was just a friendly one.
25.
25, yes.
Oh fuck! Oh, now I know how that feels.
I'm actually going to be really nice and use a first level spell slot to cast a Cure Wounds. So.
oh.
Wow.
Which means number of the D8 plus spell casting.
D8 plus your charisma, in other words.
Yeah. So plus 3.
Did I really like put on my candle for you?
Fuck. Man.
You should have put a
So-
candle against Shiloh,
you're-
actually.
I'll
full
whisper
health.
to Chicken
Yeah,
to go over to Ryu and just sort of nuzzle him just to try and make him feel better.
Yeah. Oh.
At this point, the bird is looking more interestedly at you than at Ryu.
Oh no, Chicken's going back to. Is it male or female?
Male, I think.
One might say it.
Chicken's going back to his master. Oh, I lost the companion. Don't want to lose another one.
Now I know what
And-
those demons feel like. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting.
Okay. Let's
fight.
start the. Yes.
Good night.
Since we are going to sleep,
Good that
do
you
we
said
want to
that
like get like a traveling block towards the high priestess with sending?
No. Oh no. She should always be like, okay, I'm just hunting you down now. Even though you have left, as you promised, I'm just hunting you down.
Hey, someone wants to send something to someone. You want to have a last like sending towards what's his name? Alvakri, your lover,
Kevin.
Kevin. I can send something to Kevin.
I sent them a letter already. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I can also send him something without you knowing.
It's
He's
true.
cheating on you.
Yes.
She's cheating on you.
With a Goliath named Gresden. Yes.
She's cheating on you with everyone. She's a whore.
She's a slut.
I didn't flirt with Kristen.
Pretty sure you did.
None of
It
us
doesn't
believe
matter
that.
what you did or didn't do. What matters is what he believes.
Exactly.
Are you shaking down Valkyrie at this point?
Okay, the next one that's gonna 1v1.
Oh god, that was funny.
Alright, who wants to 1v1 tomorrow?
Are you sending a message to someone, Jed, or?
Yeah, just to my son, like day one, nothing happened. 4 days till I meet some contacts.
Yeah.
And others.
Pretty much the answer that you get is be careful.
Yeah, fine.
I put on my tent.
So
Are we still in Relix territory?
Yes.
This was the first night, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Gotta write it down, right?
All right, perfect. So, as I said, in this area, not really anything in terms of random encounters. So you sleep through the night. Not as easy as you did in the inn the night before, but you sleep through it.
I think I slept like shit for a different reason.
Point taken.
I'm used to this. It affects me not at all. Partially because I'm not actually asleep.
True. So, second day of travel happens. This would be the moment where you would kind of, at the end of the day, you would reach the outside of the territory of Relix. Kind of like, you'd have like a couple of like traveling paths through the mountain that you could take. You'd be right outside of those, and you'd probably find like a couple of houses there. This would mostly be like both abandoned and non-abandoned Myserii houses, seeing as the Myserii tend to also look at the mountains very intently.
Can
So
we find not
Some wild gardens where we have some like some corn or wheat or something to like make a decent meal.
make a survival check
Ha!
can I help him with that?
with advantage.
God,
I was going to say I'd help anyway, but yeah.
I don't need your help.
Yes, you
Then
do.
not.
10. You like barely find enough in terms of corn and wheat for yourself.
Ha! Joke's on you.
Okay,
I'm
seeing
gonna
them
eat
two
a
helping
decent
themselves,
meal.
I would have just gone and done it myself.
Yeah, and Sekura
Oh.
just finds like 10 times what you found with details.
Vaku, you want to make something out of this?
I'm just gonna roll anyway, just because. Never mind, I was even less. I was so distracted by laughing at you. Like,
But are we all rolling survival?
If you want to,
Sure.
I-
Let's see.
I
how
mainly
good am
just
at
did mine
survival.
for shits and giggles. I wasn't actually doing it.
it's
Everything
not
like
like
that.
this is an important check or anything. It's
Yeah.
just like if you want to
We've
look for
got-
some
We've got-
like
We've
additional
got
food
rations
here.
anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I'll
speaking of
guide
which,
myself with the power of Talos.
Yeah, no food.
Like between all of you, you can find like sort of the half-assed, like the resources that you would need for like a decent meal, pretty much. But it
Nice.
wouldn't be
Okay.
great, but it's definitely edible.
I'll make garlic bread.
Oh,
Perfect.
love it.
Lovely.
Mr. Dungeon
Okay,
Master,
just for that, you go up a notch.
could I, could I use some time to learn another spell at the end of our travels?
Let me ask you this question: what spell?
I would like to learn counterspell over the 2 coming days. Like the
I-
2 days, the 2 evenings.
I will say you can do that over 3 days because you're still traveling a lot. You're also eating, setting up camp, or stuff like that. Setting up
Fine.
camp, not really, but stuff like that. But I'll say you can like take 2 hours every evening to.
At the end of next day.
I'd say when it comes to like setting up the camp, like a fireplace and like setting up tents, I'd volunteer to do it myself because I'm so used to doing it already.
Mhm.
Yeah, but still.
And I'll
Dungeons
probably
ruling
acid
is
it.
fair.
This is mostly just like because you all have to do like stuff to set up yourself to an extent,
Yes,
and you
my
also
own
have to
tent.
travel, you have to eat, you have to sleep, stuff like that. All gets subtracted from the time you have. But technically, I always rule that you have like 2 hours during your watch where you're technically being on guard. You'd be able to like do something while you're on guard, so to speak. So I'm saying like take 2 hours each day where you can
Right.
do stuff, so to speak.
I'll take it.
You're doing stuff, but you're still alert.
Yeah, something like that. You're not doing intensive stuff. Let's put it like that. So, this would be the second night that passes, second day and night that passes, which means we're getting to a fun little part where I first of all try to fucking select my calendar and actually note down the days. At which points I'm going to ask one of you something, namely. No, I wasn't going to ask you that, actually.
God damn it!
I wasn't asking for a roll yet, because we're not out of the long rest yet.
Oh, god damn it.
yeah.
Yella, I would like you to do something for me. I would like you to make me a separate room.
Okay.
And I would like each one of you, one by one, to enter said room.
Oh.
Give me a second.
Oh.
How do I do that again?
I don't know. You figured it out last time. Why do you think I asked?
It's easy
I
on
mean,
Discord, but I don't know how
If
to
we
do it on
can't, if we
Teams.
can't figure it out, we can just go onto Discord and mute ourselves on here.
We can.
Or we can just leave the
Wait, I know.
thing and then rejoin.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna put Lars in there.
Yep.
And Elvakri. And why can't I?
I go first.
Goodbye. Anyway,
They're still
That was
here.
that was quick.
it's like
We're back.
bye.
And we're back.
So does that mean the rest of us are going to be off stream briefly?
Goodbye.
Yes, briefly.
Oh,
It's still opening the room.
You would-
I don't know why.
wow, what a slow door.
Do I have to
Yes.
like? Yeah. Jeez.
It's like a door.
Okay. Perfect. It is now showing my face.
Yeah,
Ah. People.
I'm here.
Okay. Now let's hope that I can get this to work. Does it work? I bloody hope so. Ah, there you go. That's what I needed. Aha! Hello.
Hi.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Good. You should be. Valkyrie. Apparently we're starting with you.
Yes.
During this night, you have a little bit of a strange dream once again. You've been to this place before. A couple of times, really. Last time, I think it was when you met up with Aaron.
Oh shit.
You are back in the dream plane. And this time, it's just you see the lake in front of you. And you're
The
standing...
frozen one.
No, not frozen anymore, actually. It's back to normal.
Oh.
And you're standing inside of a boat, and you see someone next to you just sitting there fishing. I need to quickly look up, but it's one of the two characters that you've seen here before. Hold up. I should have probably prepared this. Haha.
Yes.
I'm doing great at this. Being great.
Very good, very good.
I have it noted down, but it would be I think it's the half orc, or is it orc?
It's the half orc,
Half orc. All right.
if I remember right.
Gnarl, yes. You see Gnarl just sitting there, kind of like his armor next to him, kind of just fishing. Looks up at you. Ah, Valkyrie. Been a
Hi.
while. Been a while.
Yeah, it is. Yes. How do we get back to here?
I have no idea. It happened
Yeah.
randomly. How have you been?
True. Very good. Very good. I did some shit. I'm on the way with some with a good party. Yes.
It's good for you. It's good for you. I have been fishing.
I see.
Yeah, I can't really do that where I am, so I do that here.
Oh. And where are you? If I can ask.
I would tell you, but I have no idea.
Oh,
We've been stuck in
shit.
the same place for a while. I don't really feel like leaving. It's too dangerous out. Anyway. Seems to have very interesting powers. And
So
kind of
you're
like...
stuck in something?
Not stuck, really. I just don't feel like leaving. It's safe there. Like,
Okay.
I've seen a couple of demons that, like, came past, but they never really were able to enter for some reason. It's really weird.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
strange.
Just kind of, like, puts the fishing rod away. They're not biting. I think it has something to do with what happened a couple of nights ago.
Happened? What happened?
The lake froze over for some reason.
Oh wait, that happened. That happened already. I remember. I remember me being on the lake when it was frozen. You was there also, I think.
Interesting. This place gets weirder every time I get here.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen the tiefling dude?
The tiefling dude?
Yeah, the tiefling, which shows up every now and again here as well. You seen him?
Oh, how was her name again? What's his name?
Fox. Fox?
Box. Yes. No. That was a long time ago.
I
No.
haven't seen that
Didn't
one in a
see
while either. It's weird. Every now and again, you know, they show up here. I haven't seen them in a while anymore. It's weird. It's weird.
How long ago did you see him here?
Must have been... Yeah, it must have been years at this point. Time is weird.
Can I remember when I see him last time?
It would have been the first time you entered here, I'm assuming.
Oh, and since then, never again.
Nope. Gnarl has, you haven't.
Huh.
But now Gnarl is like a little worried, apparently, because like for a couple of months, years, hasn't seen him anymore. Feels a little weird, a little worried.
Strange.
Anyway, want to help me fish?
Sure. That's a good idea.
Cool.
Maybe find something then.
Indeed. And that would be your dream.
Great.
So you may now exit the room and call in the next person.
And how do I do that?
I have no idea. I think like the red button up the top which says leave. I think it's that one.
Okay.
Or is it back? It might also be back. I don't know if it's the
Oh,
back.
yes. Back.
Haha. Oh shit, now you see me twice. I didn't know that's how it worked. I can do like weird dances now and you'll see me twice.
Good evening.
Hi. It's weird because like because of the way that I set up my streaming software, I can see myself twice if no one else is in the room.
Wow.
It's really weird.
Okay. What do you want to do?
A lot. Jed.
Yes.
You go to sleep
Mhm.
as usual. And at some point during the night, you start dreaming. At first it's normal dreams, you know, you see your son running around, happier times. You see your wife, healthy, happy. You see how she leaves at a certain point in time for one of her missions. You kiss her goodbye, you know.
Mhm.
It's very happy, almost too
Happy?
And there's a moment where that kind of like, strangely enough, that clicks. And there's this thing of like, this is weird. This seems too perfect. At which point you start to notice, like you look around and like the house that you used to live in, the fields that you used to run around in, all seem to kind of like turn dark and start to, it doesn't feel safe anymore. What are you doing?
Would I have learned in like the academy something like, you know, me as a player, I know that dream, the spell exists. Like, would I know some mind-altering spells that exist? Like, would I know that these spells exist?
You would know that these spells exist, and you would probably get the sense that this is not what this is.
Okay.
It feels more like a very realistic nightmare.
Thing. Huh.
Maybe even that, yes.
Can I, like, okay, since we're in a nightmare, I would like to see if I can cast Fireball.
Okay. Do you know that spell?
Nope.
Okay. You know, you probably like know the incantation.
Yeah, I learned 4 hours out of 6 already, so.
Oh, I thought you said counterspell.
Yeah, counterspell. No.
But you like start doing the incantation for Fireball, and you cast, and an actual ball of fire pops out and hits like about 30-40 feet further.
Okay.
At which point, the moment it hits, you hear a scream.
Oh shit.
a scream that you recognize very fucking well as you all of a sudden see your son burning to death.
Oh no. Okay. Huh.
At which point, it just vanishes. You're back in the house. It's still dark, but everything seems to have reset all of a sudden.
Okay. So I'm awake.
No, we're still in this nightmare.
Okay. Okay, I'm still in nightmare. Okay. I cast mage armor. I cast light. I'm just gonna cast light on some like stones and just like scatter them all around so that I have a little bit more light all
Okay.
around.
You start like casting a couple of lights on like the stones, and you drop a stone, and all of a sudden you like drop one of the stones, falls like goes a little further, and all of a sudden you see a body lying about 5-10 feet from you. And as you kind of go closer, you
Yes.
recognize your wife lying dead on the floor.
Okay.
Again, the entire scene resets.
Okay. I have one more ID.
Okay.
And I'm going to fireball myself
Okay.
so that if I die, like I cannot see the horrific pictures of the other people that I hurt.
Okay.
Or that are
You start preparing the spell, and you kind of just like chuck it down at yourself. And for a second, it actually, you feel the searing flames kind of like burn your skin.
Yeah.
And for a couple of seconds, you're almost sure you're gonna die here. At which point, the fire starts to feel strangely nice and good. It's weird. And you look down, and you look at the hand and arm with which you cast the spell, and you
Yes.
notice how it's all of a sudden starting to turn blood red. The skin seems to have almost changed. You see how your nails have grown longer. And you don't know what this is, but it feels weird. There's something not completely correct. And that is the moment you wake up.
Was I getting demonized? Did it look like twin for a second?
To an extent, yes. One more small detail.
Yeah.
When you wake up, you also find that there is something in your pocket.
What did I find?
You find a small vial of golden ink.
Would I know what it is like commonly used for?
No idea.
Golden ink. Okay. I can pass it off as like the ink that I need for magical supply, so that's good.
All right. You can send in the next person.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm having way too much fun with this. I should not be having this much fun with this. Oh, dance party. I have no idea why I'm doing this. I just think it's funny. This is now gift on the internet for eternity. It's great. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Is anyone watching my craziness? There are people watching my craziness. Nice. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Victim number 3. About
Victim number 3, yeah.
Yes. All right. Shiloh.
Yeah.
You fall asleep, as in most nights, probably one of the more comfortable on the group, seeing as you have these anti-demon powers. Not that worried. But as you fall asleep, you all of a sudden, you're standing in kind of like an open field. You very quickly realize that you're dreaming, and you recognize this field. This would be kind of like open fields around the old estate of your family from back in the day. And, you know, it's a sunny day. You know, you see a couple of probably guards from your family like running around doing exercises. You might even be training yourself. What do you want to do?
I go look for my family. Like I want to see my parents. I kind of try to guide the dream towards that because
Okay.
I think initially I'm thinking like, oh yeah, this is probably me just lucid dreaming because of all the meditation I tend to do as a paladin.
Okay. You start walking, and of course, you know the path, to your parents' chambers and stuff. And you start walking. Feels like it takes like a couple of minutes, and then you start noticing something. It's getting colder, bit by bit. Just like this slight change in temperature, but the more you walk towards the estate, the more and more you start noticing it. Until even there's like a moment where you kind of like look and you see how like the grass has started being replaced by these like frozen pieces of land. And you keep walking more and more and more and more. You start feeling the cold. You start seeing your breath actually like in the air. Do you keep walking towards the estate, or do you want to do something else first?
Like, I don't know how well that would work, but like instinctively, I try to use my divine sense.
Okay. The moment you use it, you sense very strong demonic energies around you. Just all around you, just everywhere.
At this point, I try to pinch myself so I wake up.
Okay. You pinch yourself. It hurts a little. That's about it.
And in that case, Shiloh just steps ahead. She's like, well, I'm stuck anyway.
As you walk, all of a sudden, you don't remember how you got here, but all of a sudden you walk into like a room that you recognize, your own bedroom, pretty much, where you stayed within the manor. You don't remember walking into the manor, but all of a sudden you're here. And you look around and you actually notice how like one of the windows is open and you see how like snow seems to be falling in. There's no lights on. It's a dark room except for that one window and a little bit of light that comes through there.
I look around, see if I can like see the books I'm familiar with, the books that I kept in my room and stuff like that.
Everything that you're familiar with in that room is there. It's your room.
I try to leave the room. I try to go towards the corridor.
Okay. You kind of like you open the door and it opens, but for some weird reason it seems like something's blocking it. You kind of have to like force your way through. And you kind of like end up opening the door. You look and you actually immediately notice what's blocking the door as you see a frozen corpse lying in front of the door.
I bend down and see if I recognize it. Study the corpse.
You wouldn't maybe know the person personally, but it seems to be one of the servants from your estate from back in the day.
Yeah, at this point, I think Shiloh would unsheath her sword and go exploring further in the house, like towards the common room and the dining area and stuff like that.
Okay, you go to the common room, you open it, you see several frozen bodies on the floor. You go to the dinner room, same thing, you see all of these frozen bodies, all of them servants, guards, people that maybe you didn't, some of them you might have even known personally, but just people from the estate that worked, stayed, came by there every now and again, but all of them frozen, all of them dead, all of them corpses, some of them even with wounds, some of them their face clawed to like completely clawed open, but all of them frozen.
At this point, I start searching for my parents because something's up. Like, this isn't how Shiloh remembers the slaughter going, so to speak. This isn't how that went down. That's much more violent.
Mm-hmm.
So she tries to see if she can find her parents.
Okay.
Keeps exploring the house.
You keep exploring the house, going kind of from room to room, and at a certain point in time, you start to get like an inkling of like where they might be. You started in your bedroom, maybe they are in theirs.
Yeah, then
And
that's where I go. Yeah.
you go there, you open the door, and you see two people standing there, kind of looking out of the window outside. Both of them kind of like a sword to their side, blood coming off of it, just standing there. Just
I call out for my parents, just like mother, father, a bit more formal because.
okay. Both of these figures turn around, and you recognize your parents. Apart from the fact that they don't have a face. You just see a skull. You see bones. You see maybe little remains of flesh. They are wearing their clothes. They have their height. They have their looks. But they are undead. Frozen. And both of them just kind of like look. And both of them, at almost inhumane speed, just lunge at you.
I instinctively, because they are undead, and Shiloh has faced it many times before, seeing familiar faces being turned. So she's like, for her, it's like an act of compassion to end it for them. So she just tries to swing the sword for their heads.
Okay. You swing, and actually with one fell swoop, you just smash both of these heads. You immediately see the divine energy kind of pulsing. Both of these heads exploding. But you were just this tad too late, and one of them, your mother, is able to grab your arm as you do so. And you feel the cold sinking into your flesh. You feel how your arm is almost freezing off. And you immediately, instinctively, kind of as a reflex, just pull it off. And the damage just stays to that. But you look at your arm, and you see how it's partially frozen. The entire arm, your hand, your arm, almost up to your shoulder, is just frozen skin.
At this point, Shiloh tries to spend some of her lay on hand points trying to heal it, see if it's a disease, maybe a poison that is affecting her.
As you do, you try to heal it. It doesn't seem to affect it. You feel the energy going back into you. You feel you healing yourself, but the arm doesn't even budge. There's no change. Nothing happens. And it's at this point that you wake up, almost jumping back upright. One thing that I will mention before I will allow you to leave is you would notice that something has dropped into a pocket of yours. Something that wasn't there before.
Yeah, I reach for the pocket.
You would find a small vial of golden ink.
Does my divine sense tell me anything?
Maybe, but I will tell you that once I've done the others.
Yeah, okay. And how do I leave?
I think there's a back
Return.
button at the...
Yeah,
Yep,
return. Got
indeed.
it. Yo.
And now we're back to dancing. I don't know why I turned this into dancing. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, God. All right. How's everybody doing? You all still having fun? You all still liking me freaking out the party? I'm having fun with this. I'm having way too much fun with this. I should not be having this much fun with this. To be fair, this is like a couple of weeks of me preparing the shit. My, hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
I was waiting for it. I was legitimately waiting for it. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Sequita. You don't sleep. You know, you're an elf. It's kind of a thing that you don't do. And yet, you meditate. And every now and again in meditation, you get what, you know, humans, dwarves, whatever, know as dreams. Same thing happens here. You all of a sudden, during your meditation, kind of drift off. You instinctively recognize the room that you find yourself in. And you fucking hate this room because, oh my fucking god, why are you back here? Like, the last couple of times that you came here, you got shouted at by a purple fucking tiefling. Like, are you fucking kidding me at this point? As you're standing at the room behind, like, the large door in the Coinmaker's hideout.
I'm in his office.
Yes, indeed. What do you want to do?
I immediately want to leave.
Okay. You kind of like, you know, you walk up to the door. The door itself is shut, but you kind of like give it a little bit of a budge. And it starts to open a little bit. But the moment it like opens for maybe like a couple of inches, you all of a sudden hear this. Not from behind you, just from everywhere around you. Just one more. Where are you? I know you're stealthy, but come on.
I'm going, if I can, like in my head, I use my action to hide.
Okay. You hide. Not gonna let you roll for it. You just like instinctively hide. Anything else?
Well, I can't leave, and I'd rather not engage with this prick. So no, I'm just going to stay as silent and as still as possible.
Okay. It seems to last a couple of minutes until at which point. Oh, so that's what we're doing. Well, let's open this door. At which point you hear a door open. Not here. Oh. Let's open this door. Another one opens. I mean, again, you don't see anything happening. You just know the doors are being opened. Or maybe it's... You see the large door of this room opening. This one. At which point I'm just gonna, for the fuck of it... Yeah, never mind. Aw, not here either. Well, maybe she's left you to your own devices at that point. I mean, she was always a terrible friend, wasn't she?
But not saying that out loud, I was like, excuse me?
Oh well, guess I'll just have to start working on you now, won't I? At which point you hear him like kind of, or hear a figure just like unsheath something.
I attempt to see where the sound came from,
Okay.
while maintaining my hiding spot.
Okay, so like the door is open, like the large door of this room is open now, and you can kind of like try to have a glimpse if you want to.
I attempt to.
Okay, you look outside the door. You actually see, first of all, a purple tiefling standing there who's just unsheathed, kind of like a small dagger. Very ceremonious, very pretty, like has a little bit of a gold trimming to it. And, you know, you see how he, like, unsheathes it, kind of, like, puts the thing where it was in the... I don't know what it's called. Back to his side. Kind of, like, picks up his coin. flips it. Heads. Too bad. At which point you see him kind of plunge the dagger into something. At which point you kind of take like a little bit more of a look, and you see him planting it into the side of Jed, who is hanging from a cross.
Fuck.
At which point you go and look a little further. Next to Jed, you see a second cross, Shiloh, and a third cross, Ryu.
My instinct is to then use my hide, the fact that I'm hidden, to attack him.
Okay.
To try and help them.
You shoot, and the arrow, you've never shot an arrow as perfect as this before. It just like immediately just like lands in the back of his head, and he just falls over dead. And you see the three kind of like unconscious, you know, bodies of your friends hanging there, with Jed now having still like this wound of a dagger. At which point you also notice that behind the three crosses, there is a fourth figure sitting, like kind of like on their knees, tied by their hands. You see Elvakri just half sitting, half lying there. At which point you just, you know, the coin maker is now dead on the floor. You see your friends there. What do you want to do?
I approach the closest. I believe Jed was closest to me.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I approach Jed cautiously, while also firing several more arrows straight towards the head of Coinmaker, because I don't trust that at all. And then
all hit
once I reach Jed, I attempt to free him, and then the next one, and then the next one. I attempt to free them all.
Okay.
While trying to keep an eye on that corpse.
Yeah. You reach Jed, and you know, you start kind of untying him, kind of like helping him down, and you don't know if it's like a second or just a blink, but at a certain point in time you look back at the body of the coin maker and it's disappeared, clothes and all, but you do see this darkness that kind of still hangs there, kind of like very similar to like the darkness spell, but smaller. And then are you moving towards Shiloh to also untie her, or?
Yeah, I see that, and I slightly hasten my actions.
Okay. As you like move up to Shiloh, start untying, you look back, you see how the darkness starts to spread.
And then I free Shiloh, and then I yell at the other two to help me free the others and run.
Okay. You keep doing this and you keep helping, but for some weird reason you know you're not going to be fast enough as the darkness kind of keeps spreading. At which point you've freed everybody and you start like kind of running, and you see the others kind of like coming out of their like half dazed, half unconscious state and kind of like trying to move, but like one by one you're not fast enough, and you just see them being taken by the darkness. At which point you're all alone. What do you want to do?
And it's still getting bigger.
It's still getting bigger.
As if chasing me.
Yes.
I attempt to run for a bit longer until I realize I can't outrun it.
You run for a bit longer, and you have like the big room that you went through, and then at the end you have like the final door, and you run past it, and you run into the sewers that you had to go through, and you run for a little longer, and then at a certain point in time you look back and you see that the darkness has stopped right at the large door. At which point you see out of this door one large claw grasps the left side, one large claw grasps the right side, and you feel like a face of darkness just comes out of the room and looks at you. And you hear the voice of the coin maker. Your friends are mine now. At which point, you come out of the meditation.
Fucking dick. Oh. Gonna hand it to you, man. That was great.
Thank you.
Oh. I hate that guy.
I know. I think I only need to see Ryu at this point, right?
Yep.
All
Only
right.
Matthias left. How do I leave? Do you kick me out? Or do
I think there's a back button at like the top right. Like-
return to main meeting? Yeah.
Yep, indeed.
Okay, I will send in the next.
All right. Let's dance, get on the floor, no need to hold back. I keep doing that and I don't know why. Oh, whoops. Okay, that was weird. I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, hi.
Hello. For some weird reason, it said a guest tried to enter and they weren't allowed to. I don't know why, but that was weird.
By the way, just completely off topic, we're just holding non-canon duels. I'm losing every single one of them. I should be winning these.
I love this.
And like for every, I've in 6 rolls, I had 4 natural 20s, but none on my attack rolls. I did do 80 damage to, or 86 damage, no, 80 damage to
Jet of Valkyrie?
Sequita. But it was technically I couldn't hit her ever because she was in the dark because we said it was during evening, but at the campfire. But she ran into the fucking forest and I couldn't ever see her, so I couldn't attack her. But we made one rule. Okay, sure, if you roll with disadvantage, let's see what happens. And then I rolled a crit and I would have gotten 80, but technically I wouldn't have won anyway. So it was more of a what if.
I get it. Nice.
So why am I here?
This is not a what if. This is a, oh my god, I'm going to screw you over so heavily heartily. No, it's not that bad. The others all survived. Anyway.
Okay.
Right.
Hi.
It's evening. At a certain point in time, you probably go to bed. Probably not that happy that you have to sleep outside, but hey, details.
Well, I have a tent and a bedroll at least, so it's something.
Indeed, you know. But at a certain point in time, sleep takes you. And you very quickly notice that you start dreaming. And you find yourself back in your classroom that you used to teach at.
Oh boy. Yeah.
It's empty. You're kind of waiting for students to appear. Kind of, you know, probably like, I don't know, preparing the syllabus, I guess, something like that. Let's go with something like that.
Yeah.
What do you want to do as you're waiting?
I would probably practice what I would be teaching a little bit beforehand. I'm assuming what I thought was mostly evocation things, specifically lightning-based things. Just practice that a little bit. Put the chalk on the board, like what the not invocation. What is the word that I'm looking for? The spell casting thingy. What you would say out loud.
Oh, the
incantation.
Yeah, the incantation. Yeah.
Incantation. Yeah. Be writing that down and.
Okay. Any particular spells you want to practice, or you would be teaching?
Depends. Would I be giving like? Well, I mean, I assume I wouldn't be giving. We started at level 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would only have level 1 spells. So I would be teaching.
You could be teaching higher levels and just showing the basics. That's also a possibility.
Yeah, but I would say the cantrips of Lightning Lure, Shocking Grasp, and then also maybe Chromatic Orb, sure.
Okay. You kind of like, practice that a little bit, do the incantations, cast something, actually works pretty nicely. Everything's going very smoothly.
Yes, I still got it.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. I mean, of course you got it. What the hell? And you're spending your time practicing, and it feels like a couple of minutes, and then something funky happens. Because you look out the window and you notice how it's turned dark. You've been here for a couple of hours? No, it couldn't have been that long. No one's even entered your classroom yet. I mean, come on.
Should be morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I wake up too early?
Maybe. I don't know. And you kind of like, okay. It gives you a little bit of an uneasy feeling. But at a certain point in time, door opens and like a first student enters. There's only one small problem. They enter right as you cast something. And you just see the student get hit and fall over and stop moving.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh no. Did anyone see that? First I want to check if anyone else saw it or if it was just a single person.
You look around, no one saw it. No one saw anything.
Okay, first I want to close the door and then immediately cast healing words on the...
Okay. No movement.
Okay, cast Spare the Dying. See if that does anything.
No movement.
Okay, I try and move the student to a desk to lean up against or something. I would assume that I have a little front desk with
sure.
thing, and I would just have the front desk and put it up against so it's nice sitting straight up, and I want to check for a pulse properly.
Okay, you check for a pulse. Nothing.
Oh no, this didn't happen. I want to check through the window door if I see more students coming, or if I see a teacher or anything, or...
You look through the door and the only thing you see is darkness. You actually don't see anything outside of this door. And then
I open the door to see if... Because I would think that someone put something against the door or something that I can't see through the window or something.
Can't open it. It's stuck.
What the hell?
At which point you turn around and you see the student that you just attacked, quote unquote, kind of... Their neck starts to move, their head starts to move up, and you see a little bit of life coming back into the body.
Oh, Derek, Jesus Christ, I thought you fucking died. Jesus, man, don't do that shit.
And then
That's
their
not cool.
eyes open, and you just see these two blinding lights look at you.
No. What kind of trick are you pulling here, Derek? Come on, man.
Failure.
Nah, you were doing great in class. You're not a failure. Why would you say that about yourself?
You're a disgrace to the order.
Wait, that was about me. Oh, no, come on. You can't be saying that. Come on, you were doing great in class.
What have you done for us, Ryu?
I mean, I'm teaching people. I'm so close to my breakthrough for my own research. I'm gonna be able to make sure that everyone has electricity, has power, has.
You don't have power. You should have gotten power so long ago, but you never did. You just taught. What are you doing here, Ryu? You can't do anything. Don't you get it? You failed me.
Right, Derek, you're gonna have to... what's going on here? And I would try and look outside of the window if I see anything, because you said it was dark, but it's complete darkness as well, or...
As you now look out the window, you notice that the entire scenery has changed. You get this weird feeling that you're looking at the entirety of the area of Relix from above all of a sudden, from inside the school. It's almost like the school has gone several miles, several hundreds of miles up into the sky, and you're looking down at this mountain range and the city in the middle. You failed, Ryu. You failed! At which point, the moment that last word comes out, you notice a large electrical current running from kind of like what you assume is the bottom of the school or something. It just gets shot down right at a part of the mountain, kind of at the west side of the mountain range. And it hits that, and you notice how there's like, you know how like lightning looks? But it stays there. It doesn't disappear. You just keep seeing this like lightning almost connection between the school and the mountain.
All right, this isn't real. This isn't real. There's no way. No, we're not high up. I'm not a smart man, but I'm not stupid. What is this?
You're not real?
And
this
I like
is very real, Ryu.
And I try and like slap myself awake or something and see if that slap myself a little left and right.
The moment you like slap yourself a couple of times and kind of like, you know, your eyes close for a second, at which point, the last time, something grabs you by your hand and you see the student that you attacked holds you by your hand. This is very real, Ryu. Let me prove it to you. And you feel like 1,000 volts are just being pushed through your body. You scream as you get electrified, as you feel your insides get roasted. You just get so much lightning get pushed through you. You don't even know how you're still standing up straight, except for maybe the fact that your muscles just spasm, can't move. It feels like an eternity, even though it's probably only a couple of seconds, at which point the student lets you go and you fall to your knees.
What's happening?
You look at the arm that the student grabbed, and you notice how it is entirely blue. You see the searing, like the remains of the lightning that has hit you in that arm. You notice how the arm is like still burning, how there's smoke coming off of it, but the arm itself has turned completely blue at this point.
Do I have like any feeling left in it, or is it just completely empty and I can't even move my fingers or anything?
The moment you touch it, you actually it feels like someone just put like smashed it or something. Even with just like a small touch, it hurts. You definitely have feeling in it.
This isn't real. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. And I like try and get back a little bit, like crawl back a little bit away from him.
He kind of leans in closer. It is real, Ryu. And you failed. And that's the moment where you wake up.
At like midnight or in the morning or like when?
Somewhere midnight, yeah, something midnight-ish. There is one more thing that I will mention. You do feel like there is something in your pocket that wasn't there before.
First, I want to check if my arm is like fine or if it's.
Your arm seems fine.
It's like the first thing I do. Like, oh.
Like mostly out of the fact that you did feel it hurt a lot. It like takes a second for you to like get the movements right, but your arm is fine.
Right. What's this? Because I feel like that I'm like, because I'm like sitting up straight, and I would like, I don't know, sleep on my fucking side or something, and then realize something's in my pocket, and like, what's this? No, not this. What's this?
And you find a small vial filled with golden ink.
What the fuck? I didn't buy this. Is this Jed's? I know he uses fancy ink for his thing. I want to like take like a, because I'm probably like having a cold sweat from that nightmare, I would assume.
Pretty much.
I would go outside to see like to take like a breather and
okay, sure,
take like a small walk around the camp.
Okay.
And then before I go back into my own tent.
Okay, but we will handle that back in the group.
Okay.
All right. I think I've had everybody, so I'm going back to the original meeting now.
How do I go back? I actually don't know.
I think at the top right there should be a button like back.
Oh yeah, there's a back button.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm out. Deuce.
Maybe I'll just do like one more dance. Bye, bitches.
No.
No, Ryu. Come back, Ryu.
Still a fucking queue of 6,600.
It's fine.
No, that's about a 3-hour queue. That at least.
Hello there.
Hi.
Yeah, he closed his
We
teeth.
want each other.
Hello there.
I heard. Someone told me about it.
Vincent won from me. Sequida won from me. I won from Alvakri and Ryu.
Yeah, I basically went first on initiative, so we don't need to go any further with this.
that is in that yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ryu's back.
Yay.
So was everybody sufficiently freaked out?
Okay,
Yes.
can you hear me or is it fine?
Yep.
we hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I accidentally closed my teams. Yeah, a little bit weirded out to say the least. Yeah.
Yes.
I had a very pleasant dream, actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have.
I felt like
I have a present dream also. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would all get a long rest, get back any and all resources that you used.
Yep.
And you would all wake up. Be it that you would feel that in the morning there's a little bit of a tenseness in the air, let's say.
Tenseness.
Like it feels a little, I don't know, tense around camp.
Oh shit.
Okay. How is Chicken feeling?
Chicken's
Did
feeling
Chicken
good
also
point.
have a bad dream?
Chicken's feeling fine.
Yeah, I'm assuming Chicken was just sleeping in the same tent as I was, just inside. Not really doing much.
Thankfully, Sequida only needed 4 hours, so everyone else was still asleep. So her hair is back to the way it normally is.
Okay.
By the way, Lars, would I see anyone when the end of my thing happened, or was I alone?
No, you were alone.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Everybody kind of woke up separately to an extent.
So did anyone else have like a weird
Would
dream
I
last night?
during the night while
Good
I was
question to ask.
while I was awake and everyone else was asleep, would I have noticed any of them having restless sleep?
Probably, yeah. Like a little bit, like just maybe turning a little bit in their sleep more than usual. Other than that.
It is our first night out, so.
Second.
Oh, yeah, right. Second.
So no one else had weird dreams. It was just me that like killed my son, killed my wife, killed myself.
Wait, what?
Oddly specific, but I had a nasty dream as well. Didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
I had a kind of
Technically.
ice dream.
I could cast fireball.
Sequida's just stays
Technically, he
silent,
wasn't dead.
staring off to the side. But her hair
Okay.
gives it away again because you reminded her of it, and you can see a little bit of red
Huh.
coming up from the tips.
Okay. So I kind of want to get back into Relix fast because outside of Relix is messing with my head a little.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even outside of Relix yet, are we?
Yeah,
We're not even
no.
outside the
No.
walls.
And we're not even allowed back in, so we can't.
God, I haven't had chicken for 2 days and I'm already going crazy. Not you! Come on!
You have the best kind of chicken. I
Yeah.
also love that you like look towards your shoulder as if he's like really sitting. So
Roleplay.
5 days of travel ahead.
Yes.
Meet someone there. Let's hope we don't meet too much demons.
Sure.
That's a good point. Chicken, go on. Oh, wait, so are we gonna reach So are we now at the outer wall, or are we gonna need another day of travel before we reach the wall?
Nope, you are now going to pretty much immediately get out of Relix because you need to take like a short path. And then you're outside of the Relix area.
Pom pom pom.
Okay. Well, then from now on, I would want Chicken to like occasionally, not for like the entire day, but like occasionally like fly forward, do like a large loop, and then come back to me, and I would ask of Chicken that if he sees anything remotely weird that
Dangerous.
isn't what, even strange, not even necessarily dangerous, even if it's like just a person or an animal or anything, to come back to me and like point me in that direction.
All right, that's good.
But I don't want him to go further away than 90 feet of me.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
Hey, just in case he gets shot down or something, you know.
Yes.
First aid. All.
Can
No?
can I during
The cell's just there going, first time?
Can I during our travel make telepathic link with Jet?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. I say in your head, Jet, I have a question for you.
I telepathically respond. You can always ask.
Okay. I wanna ask you if you know something about secret planes.
I think I do not. Would I, Mr. Dungeon Master?
Make an Arcana check.
Secret planes. You are intriguing me. Oh, so close. So close.
I mean,
Still-
planes is a thing. You know
Yes,
what planes
I know
are. You know there are several planes.
Positive planes, negative planes, elemental planes, secret
Flying planes.
Like,
Flying planes, you know.
you
stuff
know,
like that.
some very powerful casters can make
planes.
planes, I have heard, but I don't know if, like, I don't think anyone can do that.
Hmm.
What did you say? Did you have a dream as well?
I cut off the telepathic link.
You know, I can just send you, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to respond.
He doesn't have to respond though.
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna send him.
Okay, sure. Spend the 3rd level spell slot on this.
Yes.
And this is the first thing in the morning.
Doesn't
Yep.
matter. Why did you ask? I have a dream as well.
Elvakri, you hear a voice in your head. That
I
sounds strangely
transformed
like
into
Jet.
Twin, the fucker that killed us.
Can you do that?
Hey, that's what I'm sending.
So you wait. You're sending. Why did you ask that? Did you have a dream as well? I turned into
Twin,
Oh
the
shit.
fucker that killed us. That
Yeah.
should spark your.
Fuck. Yes.
Aha!
Nice.
Let's say I have a dream about an old friend of mine and someone is missing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend another 3rd level spell slot on that. You know, you need to make it.
Damn it!
Oh dear mother of God.
Can I ask Jet? I make another telepathic link with Jet,
Yes.
and I ask him, do you know if paladins can create a sort of secret plane or kind of dimension? Question mark.
Perhaps they do, perhaps they don't. I won't respond to you for another day. Good day.
Okay. Anyone else that still wants to do something?
I mean, I think I want to keep everything to myself that happened, because,
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah,
It bro-
the only thing you got was that head.
Yes, yes. Let's just make me the only killer. Like, you know, make
Exactly.
me feel bad
You're the
about
weird
myself.
one of the party, so.
Okay. I'm staying like at the end of the party, like not in front of the party, because there are other people that can frontline.
Of course.
Well, as we're going out properly outside of Relix now, Why is my
Mhm.
camera not?
No idea.
As I didn't turn it off. But now that we're actually properly exiting Relix, I go at the head of the group because I should know where I'm going because I came this way.
Yep, indeed.
What?
All right. So, as you start traveling and you start going downwards, or southwards, I should say, we will see what happens in your travel down south next time.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
give us another 30 minutes, please.
Mr. Dungeon Master.
I could go for ages, but
Yeah, me too. But you know, Yella probably.
Right.
I'm still fine because Froke hasn't arrived, but you know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stop here
Yeah.
because otherwise, you know, in before like a giant combat encounter
The
happens.
middle of an
and-
encounter.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
In
So-
before we start killing each other.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Again.
So, with that, I will end this session here. Thank you for your cooperation and your,
Paranoia?
yeah, mostly that. But we will see what happens to these party members next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
bye bye.
See you all next week.
Bye.